Let's start by building a simple spreadsheet by creating a monthly home budget to see where your money goes. We will first enter some labels to identify the different income and expenses you want to track. Click in cell A1 if you are not already there. Type the monthly budget. While you are typing, take a look at the three symbols next to the formula bar. It's used to enter formulas. On the left, the X will clear all the information in the formula bar. You won't need to use it now. You can also press the escape key to do the same action. Confirm your label. Clicking the check mark confirms the name box is on the left formula bar. From the formula bar, you can achieve the same effect. It allows you to enter a cell number and go immediately to that cell. Click in the name box, type K28, and press the Enter key. The active cell moves to K28. So if you know which cell you want to go to, typing the cell address in the name box can get you there fast. A cell's address consists of the column letter and the row number in which the cell resides, such as A1, B20, L623, or even Ex2010. You can see how this is useful in large spreadsheets with several hundred lines and columns. Press the Control and Home keys to return to cell A1. The title monthly budget that you entered cell A1 is called a label. Labels are text that describe what the numbers and data in our spreadsheet refer to. Let's make a change to our label. Before you can edit the contents in a cell, that cell must be active. An active cell has a thicker border. The row number and column letter have a different color, and the cell's contents appear in the formula bar. Click in the formula bar. Notice on the status bar at the bottom that you are in edit mode. Press Control Home to take you to the beginning of the title and type My. Press the Delete key to remove the word The. You can also use the backspace key to remove characters before the cursor. Click the check mark to confirm your changes. Notice the words My Monthly Budget are too long to all fit in cell A1 and extends into column B. This isn't a problem unless there is something in column B. Click cell B1. And by looking at the formula bar, this cell is empty. Return to cell A1 by using the left arrow. Press the Enter key twice to move down to cell A3 and type Income. Press the Enter key again to take you to the next line. Remember, pressing the Tab key will take you to the next cell. Type Salary in A4. Let's add two more income categories, Interest in cell A5 and eBay Sales in A6. Finish the income section by typing Total Income. Press the Return key twice. Now start the expenses. Type Expenses in cell A5 and press the Enter key once. Let's keep our budget simple and stick to the basics. The remaining categories are rent, car loan, heating, gasoline, groceries, telephone, and insurance. Enter the labels just as you see them here, mistakes and all. Press pause if you need more time to enter the labels into the spreadsheet. Type Total Expenses. Leave one blank row and enter Balance to Savings. That finishes the labels for the rows, so now you need to label the columns by adding a time frame. Click cell B2 and type January. Now you could hit the Tab key and type the next month, but there's a quicker and easier way. Move your mouse pointer to the dot in the lower right corner of the cell until it becomes a black cross. This is the fill handle. Click on the dot and drag it to the right. As you move across the columns, the name of each month appears under the cells. Continue dragging to the right to fill out the full year to December. Release the mouse and the names of all the months are filled in. The fill handle automatically continues a series of dates, days of the weeks, consecutive numbers, or time periods based on a predictable list. Click the Autofill Options drop-down button, which is the little box in the lower right corner of the fill handle. Excel filled in the cells with a logical choice, but you can choose from other options. The Copy Cells option copies the information in the existing cells across the selected area. You could also fill with or without repeating the formatting in those cells. You would also choose Fill Series or Fill Months, but since our months are already filled in, press the Escape key to close the option box. Press Control Home to move back to cell A1. We're going to spell check our labels. Select the Review Contextual tab from the top of the ribbon. In the area entitled Proofing, select the Spelling tool. The spell check box opens telling you heating is misspelled. Excel put its best guesses in the suggestion box with the most likely highlighted. Since Excel has offered the correct word, click Change, and the misspelled word is corrected. The next misspelled word, telephone, is quickly found, and Excel gives us suggestions to correct it too. We could click Change, but instead let's use a different spell check command. Autocorrect. Click it. This time the misspelling is corrected, and the word telephone is added to a list of other commonly misspelled words in autocorrect's memory. Now, anytime you try to spell telephone with an I instead of an E, autocorrect will automatically fix the word. When spell check is finished, click OK in the confirmation box. The spell check feature is very handy, but it isn't foolproof. The spell check dictionary doesn't always recognize words such as proper names, medical or scientific terms, or other uncommon words. If you know a word is correct, click the Ignore button or click Add to include it in Excel's main dictionary. Excel spell checks one worksheet at a time, so you will have to run the spell check on each sheet. Now that you have entered some labels, let's save our work.